Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we are checking out Arnold Schwarzenegger's Kindergarten Cop. I am really excited to get into this one. It has been a while since I've watched an Arnold movie on my channel. I got into the rhythm of watching a lot of them. If you haven't seen any of my Arnold movie reactions, I have a huge playlist on my channel. I think I've watched like 12 Arnold movies on my channel now or something, and Predator is not one of them because I've seen Predator. But Kindergarten Cop is not one of the Arnold movies that I've seen, so I thought I would check it out today. I just kind of felt like watching an Arnold movie at some point in the near future, and so I just kind of put it on my schedule. But I'm really excited for this one because it's Arnold, and I don't really, there's no downside. Even if his movies are bad, you still get to watch Arnold be Arnold. You know what I mean? So I'm just excited for that. It's been a while. It's been months now since I watched an Arnold movie, and yeah, I'm just really excited to see him in his thick accent and his buffness and just trying to handle kids and just making really bad jokes. I'm just really excited for that. And before we get into this reaction, let me do the lighting. So let me turn on the light and we can decide what color it should be. Boop. Nice. Okay, so the colors for today, originally I was gonna go red because on the poster it looks like he has this very red button-up shirt on, but red feels very aggressive for this movie. I don't know, this movie could be like a very aggressively comedic movie, and Arnold just could be putting on this very aggressive persona, but I don't know if red usually I do for like scary movies or like super intense action movies, and I don't think that is what this is going to be. So I think I'm gonna go like this light blue because one of the kids that's grabbing Arnold's arm is wearing a light blue shirt. So in honor of that menace of a child, I am going to be going blue. And if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon of uncut reactions to many of the movies I watch on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my movies that come out 1 week early. There are also 2 exclusive Patreon movies a month that you guys on Patreon get to choose, so thank you so much if you check it out. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, I'm really excited for Arnold to be an undercover cop in Kindergarten. I don't know if he's a teacher or if he's just like a helper, but I'm kind of hoping he's a teacher because I think that'll be really funny. But without further ado, I hope you enjoy my reaction to Kindergarten Cop. Oh, we're starting off dramatic. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend, the beast. Kindergarten Cop. Kindergarten Cop. This guy's like a wannabe John Travolta in Pulp Fiction. Also, like the stubble, like the beard. Arnold, you need to shave, man.
Listen, you just gotta ask for at least $1,000.
At least 1,000? At least ask for 10,000.
Hey, Mr. Crisp. How's it going?
Mr. Crisp, what a dumb name.
Take good care of you.
Okay, that sounds fair.
He's just doing it for free now.
It's a real nice, healthy place where they're living. It snows in winter there.
Wow, what, are they in Canada?
Astoria Elementary School. It's in Astoria, Oregon.
Oregon. It's Oregon. Oregon.
Hey, I'm not stupid, Mr. Crisp.
Yeah, you're gonna die now. Loser. So Arnold's gonna be teaching this guy's kids at the elementary school to try and get to him, maybe?
I didn't kill him.
Was it Crisp?
I don't know. I didn't.
Yeah, you do. You know.
I don't like what you've done. I really don't like it. It feels terrible and it looks
At least she's honest.
Just let me handle this myself, Mother. I know what I'm doing. Everything is under control.
No, he is not. No, it's not. You haven't accounted for Arnold.
I have a witness too. It's murder one this time. Now you're mine.
Oh, that was so rough.
No.
I'll even buy you dinner.
No.
Come on, Cindy, I'll even cook you dinner. What do you say?
I'm not.
So dry.
Key witness walking out of here. I'm going
Kimbo, sit down.
Hey, sit down.
Sit.
Sit.
I love it. I love that little parallel right there.
Handcuff her to the bumper of your car and take her for a ride.
Yeah,
It's just
why
I'm
not?
not gonna offer to cook her dinner.
Yeah. know, I said he should shave, but I kind of like his beard. It's kind of growing on me. You get it? That was also a joke because beards grow. You get it?
¿Dónde vas?
Why would you even challenge Arnold? Why would you look at him and go, I think I can punch him?
My name is John Kimball, and I love my car.
Nice.
Thank you.
That door really didn't do much, did it? The party's over.
Next time, my place.
Next time, my place. Why did he push that guy into the table, by the way?
I'm the party pooper.
Things I didn't need Arnold to say, but I actually did.
I hang out with you until the end of time.
Wow. I'd be down for that.
Good. Very good.
And he dropped down his hair as well.
I know what to do.
I'm your mother, aren't I?
Arrest the mother! Literally arrest the mother for conspiracy.
It's right in here.
You don't think that is loud, Arnold?
Hard-earned drug money she stole from you. How much was it? $3 million?
Ooh, yeah, it was.
I know all about you, Kimball. Without me, you wouldn't even have a life.
It's like Batman and the Joker.
Huh. Where are you from?
Austria.
How long you been?
Yeah, he is, that's true.
And I have no hobbies.
Good news.
Okay.
You two are booked on the first flight out to Portland tomorrow morning.
Yeah, be a kindergarten teacher.
There's a substitute kindergarten teacher. Not exactly a job for you.
I was a teacher before I joined the...
No, Arnold should totally be the teacher. No, guys.
She's from Hannibal, Missouri, class of 76. She was a cheerleader, first violin in the school orchestra, and captain of the girl...
Look at the the kid with the car.
Dead. The only relative she's got left is the kid.
He just wanted to play with the truck.
Okay, this is the only picture we have of him. Cullen Jr., aged 3 months.
Well, that's not very helpful.
Give me that! You need it too. Yeah. Stop it. No, please. No.
Dude, I can't wait for him to be in a classroom.
Don't stop screwing around back there. This is what I'm gonna do with you.
Jeez Louise. That kid's having nightmares.
Is your wife okay, sir?
Compared to what?
Okay, Arnold, okay.
Oh, what?
Pull over.
Now?
Yeah.
Oh no. Just open the window and let it out. Let it sail in the wind and hit the car behind you. Oh, that's so gross. Why did I even say that? Ugh. I love like she's dying and the music's like everything's good. Everything's great, you know? Oh my god, she's dying.
9 o'clock in the morning. I'll be fine, you know.
Oh, you look much better already.
Just let Arnold do it. Just let Arnold do it.
I have a son.
Really?
Oh, excuse me, I forgot to tell you. This is my ferret. He don't bite, don't worry.
Why does he have a ferret? Why does Arnold have a ferret? I mean, it's so cute, but why?
God. Don't worry.
Yeah, you're not going to class.
How do I look?
You look clean, fresh.
Get some rest and don't worry. I've been working undercover for a long time.
Yeah, but this is different.
They're 6-year-olds. How much trouble can they be?
Oh, you don't even understand. You don't understand.
Take the gun.
6-year-olds are menaces to society. They are absolutely insane human beings.
She told me all about it, and she's very sorry. And I'm sorry that I didn't believe you.
Oh, love interest maybe?
All right, let's go back to class.
This is the movie that I wanted to see.
Replace Mrs. Hagley, a kindergarten teacher of 25 years experience.
Oh, poor Mrs. Hagley.
I assume you have some teaching experience.
No, no.
Good morning, everyone.
Who's this kid who's not sitting down? He's a menace.
Did they die?
No, Lowell.
Everyone dies, you know.
This kid's my favorite. And he's wearing a blue shirt, so he's, yeah.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions.
It's an interrogation.
Come on, raise your hands. Let's see them. Okay, Now. Yes.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Oh my god, she's so adorable.
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
This kid is the class clown.
You know, kindergarten is like the ocean. You don't want to turn your back on it.
Yeah, yeah.
They're okay.
They're rioting in there.
No. Monsters.
Watch out, they are all monsters. He's gonna scream.
Shut up!
Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god, what the heck?
Oh no.
Man, when kids start crying, everyone starts crying. They're so wholesome.
This is your new class mascot. That's a ferret.
If he bites you, you get rabies and you die.
No.
Why is this kid's problem with death? Who's this guy? Oh, who's this guy?
What's that supposed to mean?
Mrs. Hadley's a lot better than you.
Ish.
That's rough.
And Frankie, my swimming teacher, and Gus, my t-ball coach, are better than you too.
What is this kid doing? Why is he doing this?
I don't know that many people.
That is true in terms of the honesty thing, though. Kids are just brutally honest for no reason.
There he is.
Where, honey?
Whoa, they're gonna be all in love.
What are you doing? I don't want him to see me without my makeup.
None of us are wearing makeup.
Well, you're married. You're allowed to look like slobs.
Oh, bird, son.
Morning.
I told you he was big.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the person. This is the person. This is the wife, right? The lady?
Yes.
You see, Sylvester's father doesn't live with us anymore.
Ah,
No, not since he was 2. His father lives in California.
this could be the biggest red herring of all time.
No, what's tough on Sylvester is the fact that his father left us for another man.
Another man?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of
Do you do this before every class in America?
You mean you eat other people's lunches? Stop it!
Oh, that is so disgusting.
We're going to play a wonderful game called Who is My Daddy and What Does He Do?
What a game.
I have a headache.
It might be a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
That kid's my favorite, though. The deaf kid's my favorite.
My dad doesn't do anything since the crash.
Oh.
And then they give other money back, and they give the same amount of money back to my dad.
Is he scamming them?
Works on computers, and he's the boss of his company.
Oh.
My dad's divorced. My mom's divorced.
Oh my god.
Our mom says that our dad is a real sex machine.
What the heck? What the heck?
My dad is a gynecologist, and he looks at vaginas all day long.
That's why this kid said that.
Boo-boo.
Oh, don't be mean to Sullivan. Don't be mean to him.
What's that? It's a fire alarm! Come on! Come on!
Why do you say fire alarm like it was the end of the world? It's a fire alarm! Get to know this kid, come on!
Sullivan! Mrs. Sullivan!
What? She totally heard him. She totally heard him and she was running for her life. She saw this big bulky man, she's like, I'm not dying tonight.
Yes, Mr. Chapman, a table for 2. Yeah? Thank you very much.
2 2 hot dogs.
2 hot.
She's gonna be there?
Kimball, Mr. Kimball.
Dominic.
It's him, Mom.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's the mom. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. What the heck?
Hello, Dominic.
It's to meet you.
Ah, it's nice to meet you too.
Would you like to join us for dinner?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah. I like the accent that she conjured up and everything like that. I'm excited.
Large serving. Ah, good. Ooh, good arms. And a large bowl.
I love her.
Some of the parents are like that. It's a strange town that way, especially with new arrivals.
What do you mean?
The kid is asleep on the chairs. I love it.
Trying to get away from something, or they're hiding something.
Like what?
What are you hiding, lady? What if she's secretly the wife?
None of it made me really happy.
Why weren't you happy?
Yeah. 500.
How long have you been teaching kindergarten?
Dude, she is in love.
It's my 2nd day.
I don't blame her. I don't blame her.
I think you scored.
Yeah, she was the best wingman of all time that night.
You're gonna be back to dealing with junkies and murderers in no time.
Or you could stay as a kindergarten teacher and be with this woman.
Who?
The kids. They're walking all over me.
Yeah, they do that. They do that.
Showing fear. You're dead. And those kids know you're scared.
Kids can sense fear. I swear to God, they can sense fear.
Have your mommies run behind you anymore and wipe your little douches? Oh no, it's time now to turn this mush into muscles.
Oh my God.
Mr. Kimball have to go to the bathroom. Nothing. There is no bathroom.
There's no bathroom.
Sit down. Ready? Go, quickie.
Grab a toy, go, go.
Quickie. Emma.
Emma is probably my favorite. Emma and the boy who just loves death.
Please, not princess.
Take it back.
Oh my God.
All right.
He's so tense.
It works. This is great.
Faster, come on. Yes, come back.
I actually really like the music in this movie. What the heck? It's like this beautiful piano.
Down. Yes, got it.
He's actually making them do military training. Oh, but it looks like they're having fun. And he's letting loose, you know?
Oh, this is terrible.
Why is this the best montage I've ever seen in my life?
Too much homework makes me sick.
Too much homework makes me sick. I could agree with that, Arnold. Oh, I didn't know I needed Arnold to be playing a little tiny ukulele the size of his finger.
I used to read this to my son.
What's it?
Oh, that's so adorable.
When your daddy has to live someplace else and comes over to take you places, and your mommy says he's a deadbeat.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
But don't you want to see your little boy? Was he bad?
No, he was not bad. His mommy and I, we just met. Just sit down, okay?
Oh, why does this movie actually have like heart in it? What the heck?
Down to the wood where the bluebells grow. Anywhere. Anywhere. I don't know.
Why was Arnold reading a story in kindergarten making me tear up? What the heck, man? Why is this movie good? Like, why is it actually good? That's the thing. This is not real. Ah, thank goodness.
I was wondering if you'd like to come to my place for dinner tomorrow night.
Yeah.
You got a little mustache.
Loser, Arnold. Little mustache loser.
This is Henry Shoup, my fiance.
Oh, why didn't you tell him he was coming?
Obviously, my partner, John Kimball.
Oh, gee.
And the mirror's there too, man.
It's my birthday.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, thanks. He came all the way up here just to surprise me. And he made me my...
And she's just naked. She literally does not care. Talk to him. Talk to this lad. She looks so frazzled. And like she's trying to lay very low because of like the clothes, the attire.
I suppose you saw the bruises on Zach's legs?
What? No.
My husband has started counseling about this. He's been going for 3 weeks now.
It's the blonde lady. The blonde lady is the one.
I mean, if he wasn't going to counseling, I could see the point of saying something. But I'm sure there's not going to be any more occurrences.
No, you're lying. There obviously will be. Oh my god. He says she's not the lady, but Zach is having his own issues.
Yes, man, I just found out.
Oh, well, I got a bottle of wine for your big date. Oh, it's not a date, it's not a date.
No, it's them. It's them. It's them. It's them.
Invited you over for dinner? Of course you would. You know you would. And flowers as well. Here you go.
Oh, that's so nice.
They must be paying you a lot more than they're paying me.
Well,
Now
I wish it was my house.
They got it 3 mil.
You start a fire.
I don't think there should
I
be
bet he
problems.
can start a fire in your heart.
Alright.
Oh, this kid also so excited for Arnold. A lot of the times the kids are like, I don't want a stepdad, or like I don't want a new dad or something, a new man in my life. But this kid is so excited for it, and it makes me so happy. He probably misses his old dad so much.
Banana.
Hey, honey, you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Be right out.
He's about to have like the shock of his life, and I am ready for it. But I also don't want it to happen because I really like this family. And this is also gonna hurt because she's gonna figure out that he's a cop, and then she's gonna be like, were you only doing this to find information? And then hopefully they can resolve that conflict as well. But I'm not looking forward for that part.
I was so glad to see him go. I didn't worry about that part.
Good for you.
Dominic doesn't even remember him. I prefer it that way.
Okay, that makes sense.
To keep the bad people away.
Bad people?
You know what that means.
Found out where we were and he tried to kidnap Dominic.
Oh, yeah. It's him for sure, 100%.
I don't want Dominic to pay for it.
Fair enough. Understandable.
You have to promise me you won't tell anyone.
The zoom in, the push into her face as well, very important.
You can trust me.
Oh, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts because he's found out what he wants, but now he's lied to her.
Matter of fact, he had 2 mothers. Unfortunately, the first one died.
I knew it.
Of course you did, child.
She doesn't live like a woman with millions of dollars. She
Yeah,
doesn't
but
even
why
seem
would
the
she?
type. Kimball.
If she's hiding from her husband, she's not going to splurge money and make it obvious.
I'm not into baking cakes, so I bought these little things to donate for the raffle.
It's not her. This is just the biggest red herring of all time.
Company, halt!
That's so adorable.
About last night. I've been thinking about it.
Oh, the kids are watching too. It's actually insane.
Yeah, I have to get going too.
Ask her out again.
See you tomorrow at the fair.
Looking forward to it.
Oh. Kids always know everything. They are like little ninjas. They're little sneaky little slippery ninjas. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
What's the matter?
His shoulder, he got bruised. That's why he's late. Oh, man.
Much worse than it really is.
Yeah, sure. You all say the same thing. The kid fell down the steps. Don't you have anything better to say than that?
It's true.
There's the husband. Fight him. Fight him.
You hit the kid. I hit you. You bastard.
Why would you even try and fight Arnold? Look at him. Why are you wanting to fire him? He's doing so well.
The police officer you are. But you're a very good teacher.
Yeah, let's go, let's go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. He is.
What did it feel like to hit that son of a bitch?
Yes, sir. I love her again. That is the saddest clown of all time. Oh, you fell over.
A new nation. Cutscene to liberty. Of the people, by the people, and for the people.
Oh.
I perish from this earth.
Oh, the little one.
Welcome him into our community and hope that he considers staying on a permanent basis.
What about the old kindergarten teacher, though? What about her? She's just gone?
Kimball!
Literally, the soundtrack is making me tear up a little bit right now. Stupid piano. Oh, they're all hugging him. They're all hugging him. Standing ovation. Stand, lady. Oh, it's stupid Kris Kringle, crinkly looking chip man over here.
Hannah, could you wrap that for me?
I tried. No harm in trying. But
Is he gonna like come in with a gun now? Look how happy he is.
Cindy OD'd last night.
Shit.
Yeah, they released Chris this morning. He's probably on his way here now.
Yeah, Cracker Barrel is here.
What?
Listen,
It's gonna be so hard. No, oh no.
we know who you are. Rachel. The offer you protection is if you tell us where the money
There
is.
is no money, you son of a bitch! There never
What?
was!
What? The music has gotten so
Joyce,
intense.
wait! Wait! If you didn't...
Get in the car! Get to the chopper! Are they gonna be not in the house? Are they gonna be gone?
Joyce!
Looks like she's made her Joyce. Like choice, but Joyce, do you get it? Oh! Joyce, Jesus Christ.
Anything before he left?
I don't know, he said something about going to get his lasers.
Oh, yeah, he knows exactly where that is. Oh my god, saved by the backpack.
Hold on tight, okay? Good.
Arnold's the real hero.
Wait, all these creeps looking for us to collect a big reward. You don't know what he's like.
And that's why the bad people kept coming.
You can trust me.
Oh yeah, that's what you said before. Then you turned out to be a cop.
Oh, please resolve all your issues right now.
I have a son I've hardly seen in the last 7 years.
Oh.
My ex-wife got remarried. She doesn't want me to be part of his life.
Why are you telling me all of this?
I don't want to lose you.
Yeah, let's go, baby, let's go.
Him again.
Hey, heyo, mayo, heyo.
Don't worry.
Oh, yeah, the kids would do that. Even high school students go do a little, ooh, you know what I mean?
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Of course, he's got to say it to everyone.
Okay, why don't we all say that together? We never talk to strangers.
But you're a stranger, lady.
What about dogs?
Huh?
Can we talk to dogs?
Yeah, dogs can be strangers.
On the kindergarten level, we try to emphasize the 3
Oh, no, it's the carotene crisis over here. Oh,
Here's what you've been waiting for, the kindergarten.
no. Stupid crispy cracker's gonna come in and ruin everything. And he's gonna see, oh man, he's gonna see John. The fact that this man can literally just walk into a school with a gun, this grown man, is really scary. Actual fire, you're gonna have to go.
Okay, stay calm. It's probably fire drill.
No, it is not a fire drill. Oh, this movie is now intense. Good job, Dominic. That ferret is going to save the day somehow. No, not her. Overall lady. No, get out of here, Cranky Cranston. Hey, you taught your class well, though. Oh, man.
It's okay. I'm a fireman. I help people.
You're the most un-fireman person of all time.
I'm your father, Dominic.
I am your father. This plot twist for this kid is insane.
I'm your father. I've been searching for you for 5 long years. Dominic.
What a great introduction as your father. Oh! Oh! Oh my god. And no one saw that? No one saw that? Take out her ankles. Take out her ankles. Whap! Karate chop, judo chop to the ankles. Whap, whap, whap.
Quiet. You hear me?
How has he not managed to leave the school yet? How is he bad? Is he actually so trash that he just can't figure out how to leave the school?
Let him go! Let him go!
How the hell you get out of here?
He's actually stupid. He's actually stupid. He's lost it at school.
From me.
Please don't do this! Give him back!
Don't touch him!
Oh!
Dominic!
She actually got
I
punched.
had to do it!
Crunchy Munchy, that was the wrong decision.
Daddy.
Look at the shot.
Come on!
Oh my god, you're gonna put the gun at your son? Are you serious?
Why don't you let the boy go now?
The boy is mine. He's my boy. You get your own.
What did I say? The ferret. The ferret is literally the hero. The ferret is literally the hero. Nice, nice, nice. As long as you don't shoot the ferret. Nice. Christopher Columbus is dead. Oh, get out. Oh. Where did you get shot? And if she didn't kill him, then she has the worst aim of anyone. Please give me a kill line. Please give me a kill line. There has to be a kill line, right?
Where's my grandson?
Go to hell.
Oh. Oh, come on.
You're not so tough without your car, are ya?
That was alright. That was alright. If Arnold would have said it, it would have been better though, because he always makes the kill lines better because of his accent. I wish the kids care for him though. Oh man.
Thanks, partner.
Sure.
Hey, how's everybody feeling today? Listen, I brought some goodies.
Oh my god, man.
So, where do we send the invitation?
Oh, good question. He's staying as a teacher. He is staying as a teacher. Oh, yes.
They're all yours.
Oh, they haven't seen him yet. They're gonna hug him. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, that's so adorable.
Kids,
Mr. Kimball!
I'm back.
I'm back. Terminator. Guys, little field trip. One sec, we just need to take a little field trip. Ah!
You're gonna do it.
You're gonna do it. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that Kindergarten Cop is actually a really good movie? Like, maybe it's not the best movie, maybe the villain is pretty weak, I feel like. But the heart is there. The heart is there. And that was my reaction to The Kindergarten Cop, the 1990 comedy action Arnold Schwarzenegger film starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, Richard Tyson, Christian, Cousins, Pamela Reed, Odette Annabelle, and then Joseph Cousins. So it seems like Dominic was played by 2 different young boys, which would make sense because a lot of young kids are usually played by twins so that they can kind of split their time on set. I know they did that for Diary of a Wimpy Kid with Manny, like the really young child, so that would make a lot of sense, I guess. And then Penelope Ann Miller. For some reason, the lady who plays Joyce, our main lead, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cast members down, which doesn't really make any sense to me. Okay, so sue me, but I really enjoyed that movie, and honestly, that may be one of my favorite Arnold movies that I've watched on the channel. Don't get me wrong. There are flaws with this movie. It was predictable. There were flaws with this movie. But I mean, guys, you're going into this movie knowing what's going to happen. You know Arnold is going to be a kindergarten teacher. You know he is going to fall in love with kindergarten teaching. You know when you see Joyce that he's going to fall in love with Joyce. You know when the fallout's going to happen. You know that they're going to make up. You know at the end everything's going to be all right and he's going to be a kindergarten teacher. You know all of this. But there is just heart in this movie. Yes, there are flaws. I thought Colin Crisp, Mr. Crispy Wispy over here, I don't remember his name for the whole movie. I thought he was a really bad villain. I never found him enticing. I never found him terrifying. He just, like, the acting was very wooden and stiff. I just didn't like him as a villain. But whenever Arnold is with the kids at the school, there is so much heart and so much love on screen. It's unbearable at times. I don't know. I just really connected with moments in this movie, and it could be because I used to teach a lot of young kids. Like, I taught a lot of young kids for 5 years. This was the first year, like the first summer that I'm not teaching those kids. So I've watched these kids grow up for 5 years and now they're just kind of out of my life. So maybe part of me was connecting to that. That's what these wristbands actually are for. If you guys ever wanted to know what my wristbands are for, now you know. Each one is a year, is like one summer that I worked at this club with these kids, and I would work for 2 months every summer for 5 years, and it would be the same kids coming back every year, so they would grow up. And so these wristbands are kind of like memories, you know, like each summer, each wristband holds like a different summer's memories, which is why I keep them. But I think part of me may be connecting to that because sometimes I do like wish that I was still working there, wish that I could still see those kids and kind of grow up with them more, because some of them I've seen like really grow up, you know. So it's been really sad not to do that. And so maybe part of me connected to the kids in this movie and connect my experiences in life right now to this movie. So maybe there is some bias here, but I mean, what are movies if not to connect your real life experiences to them and to find something that is happening in your life and relating to that with the movie, you know? So I think this movie was really awesome. It hit me way more emotionally than I thought it was going to, for a movie that was predictable, for a movie where I knew it was going to happen and what was going to happen. It hit me, it gut punched me, and the part that actually made me almost cry, like I feel like there was a tear like slowly starting to streak down my eye, was when Arnold was telling the story to the kids and then all the kids fall asleep. I don't know, there was something about that. It just felt sweet and amazing and comforting, and it was just kind of beautiful. I don't even know how to describe it. Like, this movie is definitely not an insanely good movie. It's definitely not like a top tier Oscar worthy movie, but I just had so much fun watching this. The 2 hours felt like an hour and a half to me at most, you know what I mean? It was just like I really loved this, and I don't really have an explanation as to why. I can just tell you kind of the things that I liked about it, but I can't give you a solid reason as to why I loved it as much as I did, besides maybe that I'm connecting pieces of my life and like things that I wish I was doing to this movie. So yeah, let's get into the cast now. Well, I was getting actually a little emotional talking, like rethinking about that bedtime sequence, because it's actually, oh man, that was actually really good. So let's stop thinking about that before I start like tearing up again and stuff, and I can't stop breathing out of my nose. So reviews for this movie: 6.2 out of 10 on IMDb and 51% on Rotten Tomatoes. It makes me a little sad, guys. It makes me a little sad that people are very mixed on this movie. Obviously, critics are going to be harsh. They have to be critics. I'm trying to be a critic, but I'm just your casual movie guy. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be swayed. I don't care if something is predictable, if it's done well, I don't care. But critics, if something's predictable, then it sucks. If you're a critic and something's predictable, you're like, oh, I saw that coming. X, this movie sucks, 0%, moving on. So I can see why critics don't enjoy this movie that much. Yes, I think there are some wooden moments in this movie. I think a lot of wooden moments with the villains. I think that the start of the movie and the end of the movie kind of lose you a little bit in terms of just things that are happening. Like the start of the movie, I definitely thought this movie was just going to be like a meh movie. It kind of like gave me like Jingle All the Way vibes, where I thought that was just like a meh movie. It's a fun Christmas movie, but like a meh movie. So that's what I was kind of getting with this movie. But then the whole middle section, whenever he's in the school and whenever he's surrounded by the kids, it's just like, I think it just becomes a really like heartfelt good time. You know, you just cannot stop smiling during those moments. And so I think that 51% is very harsh. And I even think that the audience score is a little harsh. I think people are criticizing this movie a little too much. Maybe they can't relate to this movie, or maybe they just don't see kids as cute. I know some people who think kids is annoying, so they probably watch this movie and think it was a horror movie or something like that. But I still think 6.2 is harsh. Like honestly, I think I'd give this like a 4 out of 5 definitely at least a 4 out of 5. I enjoyed it as much as a 4 out of 5. So that's like an 8 out of 10 already. You know what I mean? So maybe probably too high for this movie, but that's just how much that I really liked this. So the score of this movie as well. The score of this film was actually incredible. And if you were watching my uncut reaction, you know that I was like on Apple Music trying to find the score, but they don't have the score on Apple Music. It's on Spotify. Obviously it's on Spotify, the one that I don't have, but it's not on Apple Music, which is really sad because the score in this movie mixed with the children and just like the children crying or the children being happy, I think sort of manipulated me a little bit into feeling very emotional for this film. But like, frankly, I don't really care. The music as well, though, was really beautiful. And I was very surprised by the subtleness and beauty of the music in this movie. Because at the start, the whole like start until he gets to elementary school feels very generic. Like the music is a very generic action movie. The action is this very generic, almost like low budgety action movie. Arnold saying these very bad kind of lines, or not even saying like one-liners. You know, it just felt very generic. It felt very bland, and I was like, Arnold's in it. It's fun, but it's nothing to write home about or anything. But once we get to the school, we start to get this beautiful, soft piano theme that just kind of plays in the background, like doo doo doo. I don't remember kind of how it goes, but you know, there was like this beautiful soft piano theme, and it added so much weight and emotion to these sequences and so much like beauty, and added to the heartfeltness of it. This movie kind of reminds me of The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. I actually have the DVD on my shelf. It's about a foot away from my hand as I'm pointing it right there. It's on my shelf of my favorite movies that I own on DVD that are on. It's on my favorite movie shelf, and Walter Mitty is right there. Now, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, if you don't know about that movie, go watch it. First of all, it's an amazing movie, but I think if you're looking at that movie critically, the movie is only decent. It's only okay. But there is so much heart in The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. There is so much passion that you can feel in front of the camera and behind the camera that it, for me, makes it worth watching every time. That is what I feel like with this movie. Even though this movie may be just like a mediocre movie at best, I felt like there was so much like love in this movie for some reason. And again, maybe I am just pouring myself into that because I am like missing this old job and stuff like that, and missing those kids, and so I'm pouring all that missing feelings and stuff and all those emotions into the kids in this movie. Sure, fine, I may be doing that, but to me, that's still what it felt. It still kind of reminded me, maybe not to the extent of Secret Life of Walter Mitty, but it did remind me of that. You know, it just felt like there was a care to the script and to the movie, and you can kind of see that with how the script goes as well. The script isn't there to just be this goofy comedy with Arnold being a teacher. You know, there are these deeper moments. You know, there's a child who's being abused. There's this guy who's a drug dealer who's going to kidnap his kid. You know, they don't touch and shy away from these hard moments, and they let these hard moments play out. And they also have these goofy moments, but they aren't like childishly goofy moments. You know, they're really fun, heartwarming, goofy moments that you can see kids actually doing. So it feels like there's a lot of care in the script, in a script for a movie called Kindergarten Cop. And that just kind of gives me a good feeling inside that someone actually took the time to make a good story, or try to at least make a good story. And I think they succeeded in this case, out of a premise that you could just make super goofy, super mundane, and you would still make lots of money because it's Arnold's movie. But yeah, I think if there are some flaws with this movie, it would be the villain. I thought the villain, Cullen Crisp, I just kept calling him random things because I kept forgetting what his name was called. So I was like, his last name is like Crisp or like Crasp or something like that. So I'm just gonna call him like Kringle or something. You know, it's close enough. But he was a really bad villain. Like, I was never really intimidated by him, and I was never intimidated by him because he was like, the acting was just so stiff. Like, there was never really this emotion on his face. Whenever he was delivering lines, it was all like the same level. There was never like an up and a down. He was just talking like this the entire time, and then he's like, I'm going to kill you, but there's no emotion in his voice. So like, I don't know, he's not really a threat. So yeah, I didn't really like the villain. He was really boring when he was in the movie. I think those were the worst parts of the movie, I'll be honest with you, but it was fun calling him different names, so it did add this level of fun to him as well. And then also Zach, I think was one of the weak points of the movie, because I thought that it was going actually really well. It was going actually really well. I really liked that she looked like she was going to be like Joyce, you know, she looked like she was going to be Rachel, I guess was Crisp's wife's name, Rachel, and then she's Joyce, like Joyce is the fake name, you know what I'm trying to say. But it looked like Zach's mom was going to be Rachel, and I liked the little twist that she wasn't, even though it was kind of predictable in the first place. But I liked the twist that Zach, even though it was a really sad twist, it was still like this very like gut punching, like, oh, this actually happens at elementary school and stuff, like this happens to kids, like this kid Zach, he's being abused and stuff like that. And I'm glad the film for the most part didn't shy away from that, and I'm glad Arnold got to punch the dad. But then nothing ever, at least maybe unless I missed it, once Arnold punches the dad, Zach's basically out of the picture. You know, you never see the parents again. Zach is barely in the movie. Like, he's in the background, but he doesn't really have any lines, and you never really get the sense that Zach kind of got justice. Like, Zach and Zach's mom got justice, that the dad is gone from their lives, that Zach will not get beat again. You know what I mean? Like, he gets punched, the dad gets punched, and then the whole thing just kind of gets dropped. And I would have liked some closure on Zach's story, because we were spending a chunk of the movie, at least not maybe a significant chunk, but enough to call it a B plot. We were spending a B plot with Zach and his abusive dad and the mom being too scared to do anything about it. And we just never really got any closure with that. And so I wish that we had, because then I think that would have made the movie a very, very strong movie emotionally, instead of just like a very good one. For me, I still think that this movie was pretty strong emotionally, but like, that's the one thing on like emotional character level that I wish we had gotten resolved. Yeah, I'm not really going to talk about like the camera work or the cinematography, because it was really weird, because this movie looks generic. Like, it looks very mundane. There's nothing flashy about the camera work. There's nothing flashy about the cinematography. They're in a school, and schools can be very boring to film because it's a school. It's just concrete walls and hallways and lockers and stuff like that. You know, it's in bricks. It's not the most exciting location. So like, it doesn't look like the most visual fantasy of all time. It doesn't, like, the camera doesn't move like it's some crazy robotic arm going swooping around and doing all these crazy shots. You know, it's just a very simply filmed movie. But the thing that makes this movie stand out, at least from a lot of the other Arnold movies, to me, was just that I connected to it a lot, and that I do feel like there was a heart and a genuine care to make a good movie with this movie, and to make a script that isn't just there for a stupid Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, but it's there to actually be a good time in the movie theaters, an entertaining time, and an emotional time that a lot of people can hopefully connect to, like I did. And I just really liked this. I just really liked this movie, and I just can't really explain why. Okay, so I'm just really going to talk about Arnold Schwarzenegger and Penelope and Miller. I think everyone else was really good in this movie. Pamela Reed as the detective Phoebe, I thought she was really fun. I liked her husband as well. He was awesome, but you know, she was decent. Her one-liner, I thought was okay. It was okay. I wish Arnold had said it, but it was cool that she said it when she put the bat on the ground and the bat was in focus, and the lady that she knocked out, the mom, was in the background out of focus. I was like, oh, we're gonna get this epic one-liner. It was okay. It was a little too wordy to be like a one-liner. It was like a 10-liner. You know, it was like a 10-liner, but I thought Pamela Reed still did a really good job. But Penelope Ann Miller as Joyce, I thought she actually did really well. I thought that she nailed a lot of like the emotional sequences in this, and her just just like, I don't know, her chemistry with Arnold in this movie was actually pretty good, and I thought this was actually, I'll get to Arnold in a second, I guess, but Penelope was amazing in this. She was a lot of care in her character, like a lot of, you could feel this love that was radiating out of her towards the kids and stuff like that. And yeah, she was just really fun to be around, and that's kind of all I have to say, really. She was just really fun, very heartwarming, and I thought she did a great job. And Arnold in this movie as well. Arnold, my man, Arnold, he was actually good in this movie. He was actually good. Sometimes, well, he's always good, but sometimes he's better than others. And I think this one, he was actually better than others, which is weird because I feel like there are more serious sounding movies that he's worse in. And this is a very goofy sounding movie, Kindergarten Cop, but he's actually amazing in this. There are some emotional sequences that I thought he nailed, and he's not a very good emotional actor. On a scale of emotional acting, he's probably somewhere near the bottom. He's just very good at like these cheesy like super extra action movies, but in this movie, very little action and a lot of dialogue, and I thought he nailed it. He nailed the mannerisms of a cop trying to be a teacher, but a guy who's actually really good at teaching, of a guy who really cares. He nailed like slowly opening up towards these kids, slowly opening up to Joyce and to Phoebe and stuff like that. You know, he nailed these one-on-one situations with Joyce where he's talking about his life, he's talking about his son that he hasn't seen in 7 years. You know, he's talking to the kids. The story time sequence where he's talking, there's like this really raw emotion in his voice that I've like you've heard in Arnold before in other movies, but it's rare for him, you know, to see that, because he's such this buff action movie star that when he does emotional things like this and he's actually good at them, you kind of take a step back and maybe even gets you a little bit more emotional because you're just not used to it. And so I thought he was actually really good as John in this movie, and yeah, I thought he did a great job. And yeah, that is my reaction and review to Kindergarten Cop, the 1990 comedy action film. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. If there are any more Arnold movies, please let me know. I know there must be a bunch. I've seen Predator, and then you can look at my playlist and see the other Arnold movies that I've seen. But yeah, I'm sure there are a few that I haven't seen, probably a lot that I haven't seen. The Expendables is on my list, and I know he's in at least one of them, maybe all three of them. And yeah, just let me know. Just type down an Arnold movie that you think I would like, and I'll add it to my list, and maybe eventually I'll get around to it, because maybe my hope for the channel is that I watch every Arnold movie that is available. My channel is just the Arnold channel. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.